I think we're live everywhere.
We are live everywhere.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, guys.
Welcome.
How's everyone's day going?
Happy Thursday.
I know. I'm like so excited the week's almost over.
It's
been a long week.
This is like my start of the week. Like I get busiest Thursday through Sunday.
Thursday through Sunday?
Thursday through Sunday are my busiest days. And Monday is like my day off. Monday's like take care of Shika day. Face masks and like coconut oil in your hair and like the whole 9 yards. Hi, Nisha. Hi, Nina.
Hey,
How's
Nina.
everyone doing? Hi, Pooja. Thanks for signing on, gals. We're going to get going in a second. We are back in our element today. Christina's going to, well, for starters, Christina's going to do the intro, not me. I'm just, really excited about today, so I thought I'd say hi.
I know. We had a really intense topic last week. If you guys caught it, we were talking about rape. And I think afterwards we were both kind of like, ooh, that was really intense. And that was a lot for people to take in. So we wanted to.
It was a lot for us to do, too.
Yeah.
Right?
It was a lot. And we were both kind of chatting about it also afterwards. And we know that a lot of our viewers, come onto the show because you're interested in our opinions and our thoughts. And we were both just having a really open conversation about it. And we were both like, you know what? Like we did a lot of research on it because we thought it was something that was really important to our community and it was something that needed to be discussed. But when it came down to it, I mean, it wasn't something that Shika and I could really relate to just because, unfortunately,
unfortunately, we couldn't give you more relative information is what we need.
Yeah, not like, you guys know what I mean.
Yeah.
So we wanted to talk about today's topic because we thought it was a little more personal and something that we can obviously both relate to.
Something that everybody always asks us about too, right? Stuff that people actually have questions about when they talk to us.
Yes. So as you guys know, I'm Christina Sundari, and
I'm Shika Sharma. Sorry, I'm reading a message here. Alok says, looking good, Shika, and friend, best wishes, dropping off, but we'll tune in next time. Thanks so much for joining, Alok. He's a very, very good and old friend of mine.
Thanks, Alok.
So I was reading that message before my intro happened.
Clearly. And today we're going to be talking about brands, so high-end brands or just brands that are recognizable to the public, and versus non-brands.
Versus what brand is that? I've never heard of it.
Yes, and that could be anything that you might find on Amazon. It could be things that you find at random little boutiques. The brands that are just not known but are still obviously very trendy and fashionable in their own ways. Shika and I both have really different opinions on brands. You can take a look at my extravagant collection back there. I
thought she was going to say her extravagant friend is why I started doing this thing. Like she's talking about me.
You already know how extravagant you are.
Yes, I already know how extravagant I am.
Already. Yes. So yeah, we have very different opinions on brands. So we thought it'd be really interesting to talk about that today and see what you guys think. I mean, we'd love to hear your guys' opinions too. Nina, I know what your thoughts are because we're both kind of like the same. It's really, really bad.
I'm like the black sheep in this one. Completely. Like I have stories from childhood which I'll bring up today, but the reason we wanted to talk about this is because every time I come to Christina's place or we do a photo shoot together or we have to pack for any trip that we're going on together, our outfits and the things that we take are so different. For example, she was putting on a dress today and she goes, I think I'm going to wear my pin. And I said, of course you are.
I mean, come on.
Why
not? Had to.
But it works well for her. So we have very, very, I don't want to say, we just work differently. That's all. Neither is good or bad or better or worse or whatever. We just work differently. And I think a lot of the audience members who are watching this are probably in the same boat. Some of you are probably obsessed with certain brands, and maybe some of you are like, how do I look like that but get the best deal? And that's the line that I stand on, is how do I look like that but get a better deal?
Yeah.
So.
A lot of people ask me, what's your favorite designer or what's your favorite brand? And I know the reason why they are asking that is because that's obviously a brand that's very inspiring to me, influential, and something that I personally wear in my day-to-day life. So I guess for me, like my favorite designer is Chanel. And reason why though, there's a reason why I like Chanel a lot. It's not just the quality of some of their stuff, because not all of their stuff is good quality. I'm going to put that out there right now.
And we can't wear their foundation, right?
Yeah, and we can't wear their foundation. So obviously that's like a big ding for Chanel. But anyway, one of the things that I really admire about Coco Chanel is when she started her line back whenever she started it, it was very uncommon for women to do things like that, to start a clothing line. It was very dominated by men. You've got Maison Valentino and you've got Oscar de la Renta. You've got all these huge designers, Versace, that are all men. FYI, because I know a lot of like guy friends actually didn't know that
Yeah.
a lot of these designers are all
men.
men. They all have these like Italian names where it could sound like it could be like male.
Isn't
female.
Versace a gal? Actually, Donatella Versace.
No, she's married to the
original. Okay, so
Mhm.
she's a takeover.
She's a takeover.
Got it,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. See.
Yeah. See, I
Usually
didn't know
always a
that.
guy.
I actually thought it was a woman.
Yeah, yeah,
So-
but see, she's more like in the public eye, and so I think that's why people think like, oh,
Oh.
Versace is a woman. I mean, it is now, but it was started by her. I forget who it was started by, but the original designer is a man. So yes, I've always loved Coco Chanel because she was always kind of a trailblazer in her own way, and it shows like even in her, you know, all of her stuff that comes out. I mean, obviously she's long past gone, but all of her pieces, you know, from, I don't own any of her clothing personally, but like her handbags are all just very, very iconic. I mean, you still see like photos of Princess Diana, you know, rocking her
True.
little, you know, Chanel boy bags and stuff. And so it's very, very classy. I mean, obviously like royalty.
And didn't she
wears
bring the
it.
quilt in? Isn't the quilted look like Chanel for
That's
sure?
very
Because
much
that's
Chanel,
all I
yeah.
can relate to when I see anything quilted. I think it's a knockoff Chanel.
Yeah.
Right away.
It kind of is because
Right?
they were the first brand to really start that. And I'm going to share a really interesting story. So for those of you guys that don't know, Chanel is very known for their lambskin handbags. And lambskin is a very delicate kind of leather that you use for particularly handbags, but I mean, you can also use it for, you know, like leather jackets and things like that. So I was hanging out with a girlfriend yesterday and she was telling me about how she was in Paris and there was a woman there who had this really beautiful red lambskin purse.
Okay.
And there was a random stranger like inside the boutique that was like, oh my gosh, what a beautiful bag. Can I see it? And this woman said, sure, not knowing what this lady's going to do. She puts it up to her face and she like smells the bag, but she got her nose on it.
And it got a mark on it.
Yes, because oil transfers onto
Grease.
leather like so easily. So you're not supposed to do anything like that. And when she told me that story, I was literally like, oh my God, I would have punched that lady.
Because you'd probably spend a ton of money on it.
Oh, a ton of money because lambskin, anything is really, really expensive because it's very hard to manufacture. I mean, a lot of that stuff is all handmade. So the fact that she even did that, I was like, I would never even let her go near my bag. I'd be like, you can see it, right?
Right.
That's all you need.
So
You don't even touch it.
Nina's really cool. She said Coco Chanel actually started her shop in 1910. In
it's her
1910,
brother.
and it's her brother Gianni Versace. And tweed is
Love
actually also Chanel, and that's really interesting because I really like tweed as well.
Yes, it is.
So
also Chanel.
that's very cool that that
yeah,
information.
Nina, you should have been on today's
Yeah,
show.
Nina would have been perfect for today's
She would have
show.
been absolutely perfect. She would have been like going on and on and on.
I want to recognize some people
Awesome.
who signed on. There's some people all over the place, but we have some hellos. Sarah says,
Oh,
"Nice
you got
to
your
see
hubby
you."
on here too.
Beautiful. I know. Sunil signed
What's up,
on.
Sunil?
He says, hi, beautiful shake-up, and he says that every day. So.
Aw, but now he's saying it publicly.
Now he's saying it publicly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
You got Nicole's on. What's up, Nicole?
Yeah, we have my
We got
sister Nika's
Jayshree.
on. Shavina's on. She's a good
What's up,
friend.
Nika?
A lot of people on. Great, you guys. Thank you for joining.
Yeah, we've got a good group today.
So you know how we were just talking about Chanel and how there's like some iconic things that you can just relate back, right? Like for example, the quilt or the tweed or whatnot. So it's really easy. Like when I see something quilted, like I mentioned, I definitely think of Chanel for sure, and I'm like, oh, that's got to be a knockoff.
Yeah.
But there's a price point that comes with that lambskin or with that original tweed or that original Chanel. And I think outside of your desire for a brand, there's also the affordability factor. And affordability does not always relate back to financial affordability.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for me, I do like brands and I appreciate brands. And I, when people have nice bags and whatnot, I enjoy watching them and looking at them. But I actually have no desire to purchase any.
Nina's
Like-
such a bad influence. Like, Shika, you would look absolutely gorgeous in their tweeds now. This is
Thank
why
you.
me and her can't go anywhere together. We're
Yeah.
actually going to Paris together this summer.
That's just going to be,
It's going to be like game over for
Yeah.
our bank accounts.
I would be there. I'd be like, you really don't need that.
I
You know?
know. You
It's
should
all
come.
right. I should.
Yeah.
Hey, babe, I think I'm going to Paris.
Yeah. Be like, put that back.
back.
That bag is how much? Put it back.
Exactly.
Whereas me and Nina would be like, oh, that bag is how
Hmm.
much? Payment plan?
They'd be like 5,000. That's like 8 in the U.S.
Yeah.
Totally worth it. We're getting a deal here. So I love brands in terms of, I like it on the runway. I like hearing about them. I love the knowledge that Nina just dropped. I love seeing this huge case filled back here that Christina has. But I am only particular with brands when it comes to my sunglasses.
Oh, I
Yes.
know that.
So I don't like to wear cheapy sunglasses. And I have. It's not that I haven't. I have a couple pairs of like Aldos and things like that that I actually really like. But the most money I've ever spent on anything brand related is sunglasses. Everything from, let's see, I've had Gucci, Burberry, I don't even remember. You know what? So when I first started working, this is really funny. It's a Chanel story. When I first started working, my first paycheck went into my first pair of branded sunglasses. And they were a pair of Chanel sunglasses I bought for $350 and I lost them in 1 month.
Are you kidding me?
1 month,
Oh
they
my
were gone.
God,
So
wow.
maybe I'm a little scarred from that as well. So I'm just like, I don't know. But I spent a lot of money on sunglasses because I have spent, and I think I continue to. But as soon as look at Nina, I can see her.
As soon as you get a Chanel bag, you never go back.
And that's why I don't have
That
one
is
yet,
true.
because I think I may have that addictive personality at times. So I'm gonna hold back until I can. But so my sunglasses is one thing I'm very particular about.
Okay.
I have never been picky about branded jewelry, clothing. I am slightly picky about shoes, but not completely. It really depends on what it's for. But honestly, it's really just the sunglasses that I need branded. I can live without everything else. Yeah.
So I'm
and watches.
Watches.
Yes,
okay. So
yeah.
I'm like that with watches too.
Okay.
Like I'm about my I'm wearing a Burberry watch today.
I have my standard Rado, which I live by.
Yeah. And I'm particular about my handbags. My handbag is usually a brand. Sunglasses, I'm kind of 50-50. I used to be very big on my branded sunglasses, but as I've gotten older, I've realized that I I scratch them a lot, and I'm kind of like clumsy too with my sunglasses. I like sit on them in the car. I like throw them in my bag. It's really, really bad.
I messed up my Burberrys that way. You
Is
want to hear
it?
an iconic story? I'm in Target, like my favorite store in the world, okay? Trying on who knows what. Half of my wardrobe is Target. And I put my sunglasses on the bench. And when I was done trying things on, I went to put my shoes on and I sat on the bench with my Burberry sunglasses on. So that's how you ruin things. You buy Burberry sunglasses and then you buy a dress at Target and it's all, you think, whatever. That's how I lost my
Game over,
Burberrys,
yeah.
But
Nicole said, I spent $500 on Dolce & Gabbana sunglasses in Italy and then I lost them. I cried.
I'm telling you. And sunglasses are so easy to lose.
They're so easy to lose.
Scratch, lose. And I still will replace them. I'll still buy these.
I know. I'm trying to think of a pair of sunglasses that I've lost that were really expensive. I guess I had a pair of Juicy Couture ones, if you guys remember Juicy Couture.
Yeah, the one who has Juicy written on the bum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who doesn't remember a juicy bum?
Well, I don't know. Do younger people even know Juicy?
I don't know what younger means anymore. I'm out of the age discussion.
I had these really cute pair of Juicy sunglasses that I bought in college, and I had them for a long time. Like I remember I was out like with some coworkers, like maybe when I was still working for Oracle, and I went to the bathroom and then I took them off and I left them on the sink, and then I literally remembered right when I came out of the bathroom, I was like, oh, I left my sunglasses in there, and then I went back and of course
they were gone.
They were gone.
Yeah,
that was really sad. I was like, I like those.
Are you big on brands when it comes to gadgets and things like your workout headphones or things like that?
Not really. I mean, I have a pair of Beats, which are obviously branded, but I'm not really big on those. I have a pair of Sennheiser headphones that I really like because they fit my ears nicely. So I'm not like really particular about that. Yeah.
I've bought the same pair of Panasonic earphones like 4 times for $20 a piece at Target. Like literally every time. And I have eventually found them all. I would always just go replace them.
Yeah.
So finally I got a pair of Bluetooth Bose ones, which I love because
I like Bose
when I'm working out. But they're not that comfortable in the ear.
Oh, okay. Yeah, when it comes to things like that, like gadgets, like I'm more about like the functionality rather than like the brand and how it looks. I mean, so for me,
you're
like,
gonna spend like
works,
$80 buying them over and over again, you might as well get a nice set.
Yeah, you might as well get a nice set.
Well, then you lose a nice set. You gotta. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the right answer to this is, but that's what I've done.
Yeah. So when it comes to clothing though, like I would say like this dress, I mean like ignore this dress, but this one is by French Connection, right? Which is obviously like a very well-known brand, but a lot of my clothing nowadays, I just kind of get it from everywhere. Like I'm not like, I don't own anything like as far as like Chanel or Dior. I have Gucci shoes, so I guess that's a lie.
Valentino.
I do have Valentino.
How many? She doesn't have a single Valentino. She has multiple. Like multiple. Like I'm going to wear Valentino like to the Ellen show one day or something, okay? And she just was like in a photo shoot. She's like, it's raining, okay, in San Francisco. And we are going to like, where did we go? We went to like some tech beauty event. And she puts on the Valentino. So I was like, you realize it's pouring outside. Like you're just,
Did I end up wearing them? I thought I changed them. I think you told me to change them.
Oh, she listened.
I do. I listen to everything you say.
You do.
I do. I'm a good listener. It helps me. And
she's a good communicator. It's the number one thing about communicating. You listen well.
Yeah, you gotta listen.
Yeah.
So I guess that is also something that I can be particular about is like my shoes. Like I do have like quite a few.
The most expensive pair of shoes I ever bought. The most expensive for $250, and they were a pair of Michael Kors boots. When Michael Kors got real big all of a sudden off of like Project Runway or something. And then all of a sudden his prices just jacked up.
Yes.
And the boots were like $250. I wore them twice. Literally, I think I wore them
you
twice.
You still have them?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe I still have them. I don't know. So.
Yeah, when it comes to shoes, I mean, I'm one of those people that has like a love-hate relationship with shoes just because they're very beautiful, obviously, you know, like when you buy them, but then wear and tear, you know, you're going to wear them everywhere. They're going to get scuffed. Like the heel's going to get like, you know, little tears in it. The heel is eventually going to get worn. So then it's like, well, you got to either maintain them and you have to be really careful with them, or you just run them into the ground. Nina, Christina, don't lie. You have hella designer shoes.
She really does. Like we're sitting on half of that.
Such a freaking liar. Yeah, they're all back there.
All underneath there.
One of these days, maybe we can do like a little like.
We'll do a little behind the scenes for you guys one day so you see. I have a question for you. What is your absolute favorite brand to wear overall?
Overall?
Yeah.
Like clothing, shoes,
clothing.
Everything. Clothing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question. You know, I really like Zara.
That's a good one.
I really like Zara because I feel like the sizing is usually always on point.
But it's very European, so sizing is on point for petite people, not to be mean.
No, you're not.
Okay, and I'm saying that to everybody else.
What I mean by on point is, I mean like once I know my size there, then pretty much whatever I get, I can order it. Yeah, so I usually always buy my stuff from them online because I really hate going into the store because it's a little chaotic. But as long as I know what my size is, like I can just kind of order it and it's guaranteed to fit if it's the right thing for me. Right. I mean, obviously, like if it doesn't fit right, you know, then you know whatever. That's just kind of the nature of the game. But I like Zara a lot, and I also like. Another brand that I really like kind of looking
around.
My clothes that are like laying around
everywhere.
Yeah, I like Amour Vert. I don't know if I'm saying that name right. So it's like an eco-friendly clothing line.
Okay.
Their stuff is more like simple. So it's more like, you know, just like tees and, you know, like they do like simple jeans and stuff. So I own a top by them, which I never really bought anything by them before. Now I own a few things, but I love that they're eco-friendly.
Okay.
And the fit is just really good. Like I love things that are more like simple, but as long as
a glove.
Yeah, that fit like a glove. So like I'm willing to like forego like, you know, some of the big names if it means that the piece of clothing like fits me really nicely and it makes me look good. At the end of the day, like I'm showcasing myself, not the outfit.
You are your billboard. That's what I say to everybody.
She says this all the time.
This all the time. You are a walking, talking billboard in every respect. So as a stylist, as a hair and makeup artist, I am not letting a client walk out because you are my billboard. So you have to look good. Your hair has to be done right, which is why I take pride in the integrity of people's hair and how I do it. As for myself, Wham Bam Glam, Clastige, Classy Glam, we are each other's walking billboards. So there's no way I'm just going to walk out there and like Christina said on one of the shows, I don't go anywhere in PJs.
Yeah, she absolutely does that. By the way, can we show them what you did in my hair?
Yeah, please.
So I was so this is kind of like a nutty morning because I had to go to SoulCycle this morning.
She had to go to SoulCycle.
I have to tell you about my meeting later.
Yes,
I had a really exciting meeting, which I'll tell you guys about later, and I'll tell you after the show. So then I get home and then I'm like, okay, well I need to like get ready, and so I'm like done with my makeup, and then I'm like, okay, well I gotta get
her hair is still wet. I don't know how many of you actually do your makeup before your hair. Like anybody out there, I'm really curious because I think it is an absolutely strange thing to do. Only because if your makeup is all done and then you have to still blow dry or straighten or flatten, like don't you get hot? And like doesn't it kind of mess up your makeup? I don't know. I can't do it. My makeup is always done once my hair is perfect.
Yeah?
Yes. And I do the same with my clients. I always do their hair first and then I do their makeup.
Oh.
So I think
I don't know. I've always done makeup first and then hair, and I don't know if it's because like I'll do my makeup in my bedroom and then I do my hair in the bathroom. So maybe that's why I do it like that. I don't know.
I think it's always interesting. When I first saw her do it in New York, and I was like, that seems backwards.
Yeah,
but that's just me. You know, I have a different routine. So.
Yeah. Okay. This is what Chika did to my hair.
So this is intentional for those of you. So we did the wet look. We did a very wet, messy bun, and we layered it up on the side. I'm going to turn your head a little. Stay here, right here, and then can you turn more?
If I turn it more, I'd be like an owl.
You crack your neck.
Yeah.
So this is what we've done to her hair. Oh, that's a much better look. And she couldn't figure out what to do. I think you can turn back now.
Okay.
You're good. She couldn't figure out what to do, and I saw her get ready, and I was like, you know, like a wet look would look really good on you. She's like, how do you do that? I was like, sit down, I got this. So we actually put it on her Snap for those of you who are interested. It is on Snapchat to see how I did her hair in like 3 minutes.
Nicole said she does her makeup first.
Yeah,
my girl.
Nina, what do? You do you do your makeup first, or do you do your hair first? I'm really curious because you're a hair and makeup artist too. So I wonder how you work. She says, I love your hair. It's super cute.
It is really cute.
I was really happy with
the job. Yeah, and she literally did it in like 3 minutes.
And I didn't even have a brush or a comb or anything. This is like
nothing.
Finger work.
Yeah. She was like, "Do you have pins?" And then I will go and I grab like this fat stack of pins.
I was like, "We're working on my hair. We're working on your hair."
That was hilarious.
Okay, so I think that's really interesting that you like. I love Zara too. By the way.
Yeah. What are your favorite clothing brands?
You guys are going to totally. Okay, so you're going to. I think you're going to fall off your chairs once I tell you where I shop. So my #1 favorite store in the world to shop at is Target. Like hands down. You could. So if I have like an emergency party to go to, or like an emergency night out, or a dinner, or like an event, I literally go to Target first. That is always my first stop.
That's awesome.
I always find something at Target, and like people are like, "Where did you get that? Where'd you get those shoes? Where'd you buy that?"
We got 2 for 2. Oh, we got 3 for 3.
Oh, maybe I'm
me, Nicole, and Nina.
I
didn't think of that.
I'm original. I'm not changing.
I love that. That is your unshakable.
That's my unshakable core, you guys. I'm sticking to my guns, okay, and my gut apparently.
Ridiculous.
I am like the queen of puns, by the way. You guys are good. You should see our messages. It's just.
You should. It's like pure comedy. Yeah, One of these days we need to like share.
We'll screenshot something soon.
Screenshot.
I love Target too. See, it has some awesome dresses and rompers. Absolutely. I think Target has some of the nicest stuff. Both shoes, clothing, workout gear. It is my one stop for everything.
H&M too.
Yeah, H&M is another good one. But you know what? I can't work hard when I shop. Like, I'm not one of those shoppers who can walk around a store that has too many
options,
I guess.
I'm like that
way to say
it. Where you gotta like sift through things, you gotta look. Yeah, it's
and I also am very particular about knowing what I like. So I don't try on a million things. Like usually I'm just like, I do like that, it'll probably work. I do like that, it'll probably work. And I kind of go for it. I shop on Amazon a lot too. My top is from Amazon. Look, isn't it cute, guys? It's like
it's actually really, really cute. Ooh, I didn't notice it's like 2 layers.
Like ruffled.
It's very cute.
Belled sleeve top. It's from Amazon. It was like $18.
Your outfit is so on point today. I told you when you got out of your car.
Thank you. I'll take a photo for you guys soon. Today. And then she goes, "Where are your jeans from? Where are they from?"
Charlotte Russe. But how amazing is that? I mean, yeah, definitely post a picture.
I will,
because these jeans are very, very cute. They're like distressed, and they're like they've got like these nice like rips like right on the knees. They're just very, very cute. I wouldn't expect Charlotte Russe to have stuff like that.
I'm telling you. So I am one of those like Amazon, Target. Charlotte Russe is new to me now because I like their jeans. Oh my God, I used to shop at Costco. I remember my best friend. You think I'm playing? My best friend used to be like, "I love that dress," or "I love that jacket. Where's it from?" I think, Costco.
Are you kidding me?
No.
That is so hilarious. I love it.
So I think this is what it comes down to, Christina, and I think this is what it relates to.
That's really funny because like one of my friends, like all of his clothing is from Costco, and it just like makes me laugh.
Well, you never know what you can get.
What did you get from Costco? Oh yeah, I got like my groceries. I got a hot dog. Oh yeah, and I bought my dress for my party that I'm going to tomorrow. Like, you bought that from Costco. That just like cracks me up. I don't know why.
I think it. You know what? I think what it really comes down to is knowing your style and knowing your body type. And I'm very, very well aware going from X amount of weight to like 65, 70 pounds down now to kind of transitioning my body into something new. So I know what looks good on me and what doesn't. So I have my picked stores. Like now, I used to shop at New York & Company and I had given it up for years. And when we went to New York this year, I went back to it. And so much of my stuff now is also from New York & Company. So I think it's just about, everybody kind of has their go-to, right? So mine's are probably Target and New York & Company, hands down. And because I'm a very busy mom of 2 who has a talk show and is a hair and makeup artist, I don't exactly like shopping. Like you can't keep me out shopping all day. That is just not my thing. I need to be in and out. I need to go to one store, find that outfit and get out. And if I can't do that, that's why I love Amazon.
And I think that's like most people nowadays too. Even Nicole was saying that too. Like, I hate trying on clothes. And I think the way our society is too, like, people just want things immediately. Nobody wants to have to put in the work to, you know, like, try stuff on, or I have to go do this. Like, why can't my app just like do this for me? Why can't I just like do this on my phone? Like, nowadays it's just like, and even with the way people are with their own personal style, it's like, I want to wear something that I can wear to the office, but then I can wear it after drinks later. Yeah, like a transitional look. Like, that's very common too.
I think a lot of fashion nowadays is like that. Like, I can totally wear this top with a skirt or a pair of trousers, and it'll be a complete corporate work outfit. Yeah. You know, and I have it with distressed jeans and boots today, and I look like I can go have drinks, right?
Yeah,
so I think a lot of the fashion, and I think that's a very good point, because I roll like that too. I like universal outfits. Like, I like a thing that I'm not gonna lie. I have this black dress. Oh my god! Any of you who are listening to this and know this black dress, I have worn it on a flight. I have worn it to bed. I have worn it like out on a dinner with a denim jacket. I'm not even kidding. It's from Target.
Sounds like an amazing dress.
It's this t-shirt black dress from Target. And I wear a denim jacket over with some sneakers, and I turn it into something sporty. I have fallen asleep in it, like at some trip or something. Yeah. I have made it an airport look when I was in India flying to Bombay. Like, it is literally my go-to dress for when I do not know what else to do.
That's the best though. Like, pieces like that, because then you know, like, you can take it traveling with you, and you can literally style it with anything. If you guys like caught our travel episode, we kind of talked about that, like universal pieces that you can literally wear with everything. And you already feel good in it, obviously, because you do everything.
You're comfortable in it already.
Yeah. So I love pieces like that. For me, when we went out to dinner that one night a few weeks ago, I was straight up wearing my SoulCycle leggings.
She was
with heels, and I again, like,
she had SoulCycle leggings on with her Valentinos. That's what you call style, guys. That's how you roll.
Yeah, and Nina just said it. Fashion doesn't have to be expensive. It's all the way you carry it.
Absolutely.
That's so true. It's like your attitude more than anything else.
Your confidence and your attitude and everything.
Yeah, that's why it's funny. Like, people will ask me, I'm just, you know, like, how do you? Here, you want mine? I haven't even drank it.
I drink a lot of water during the show for some reason.
I'm just gonna be like, I have to pee. Right after all this goes off, I have to pee. What was I saying?
Fashion, how you carry it.
Yeah, so people ask me all the time. They'll be like, you know, so like, what are like some trends that you like recommend? And, you know, do you follow trends? And I kind of do, and then I kind of don't. I mean, like, I like trends, like, if it kind of goes with my personal style, or if I'm, you know, working with a brand, then obviously, you know, I have to go with the trend. But it is all the way. It is the way you carry it. It's all attitude at the end of the day. I mean, and one of the things about New York Fashion Week, and I think we talked about it in our New York Fashion Week episode, was someone could be wearing the most extravagant, crazy outfit you ever would have seen. You know, they've got maybe like a giant red jacket with maybe some giant glasses and a crazy hat, but they will be wearing it like they own it. Yep. Like, they'd be wearing it like they are freaking Donatella Versace. Yeah. Like, you wouldn't
Remember
even
the girl
guess.
with PJs on?
Yes. There was a girl, we were at a show, and there was this girl literally wearing PJs with heels, and I thought her outfit was so cute.
Like, her outfit is so cute. She's like, it's from H&M.
It was so cute.
Literally.
I go up to her and I'm like, girl, can I get a picture with you? Yeah. And I did. And I'll post it later today. Cool. I just love the way she wore it. I want to do that. PJs and heels.
I have a really, and I don't want to, I'm asking it now because we're about to end soon. Yeah. And anyone, all of you jump in. Ever since social media took off, we have Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, wherever else you can post a photo. How do you guys feel about repeating clothing? Both Eastern and Western.
Yeah, it's a big fashion faux pas.
It is a fashion faux pas. I remember well before social media happened, I wasn't repeating Indian clothes. Yeah. I have cousins who would call me.
Indian clothes? Yeah. It's like, you cannot repeat that shit anywhere.
I was known, like, I was the cousin who was always called and was like, do you remember where I wore that last? I'm like, yeah, you can't wear it yet. It's not been like a year or 6 months. I still remember the jewelry you had on with it. Like, it was really bad. But that was what you did back then, right? Like, you didn't repeat. So now,
that drives me nuts.
Well, I wonder if people are pickier now because of social media, or if they've become easy about it because they're like, listen, everything is gonna go on social media. Yeah. What am I gonna do? Just wear it once and throw it out? Yeah. You know what I mean? So I actually have that struggle being in this industry. Do I repeat or not? So Nina says always repeating clothes. But do you always post them then? Like, will you? So I have a few staple outfits that I love, right? So if I, let's say, wear this same dress on Friday and I think it's appropriate for Sunday as well, are you gonna post both? Or are you just not gonna repeat that dress? You know what I mean? I struggle with things like that.
If it's not in your first 6 photos on Instagram, then you can wear it again. I would agree.
That's
I mean,
a good point.
you can also style it differently if that makes you feel more comfortable. I mean, honestly, and my whole attitude is there's so much information that's constantly being thrown at you anyway. People probably don't remember. I mean, honestly, I don't remember. Like, oh, you wore that again? Oh, well, it looks great. Again.
Yeah, because you have, some of you, like, we all have our favorites, right?
Yeah.
Like, I've worn that yellow jumpsuit, which you guys may or may not remember now.
How could you not?
Yeah.
She looked amazing.
But I won't repeat it again because I feel like it's too soon. And I've wanted to wear it. I wanted to take it to LA. I wanted to wear it a few places, and I'm like, is it time yet? Because
it's been enough time. I think you need to.
Yeah, can I do that? Can I repeat the jumpsuit now? All right.
Yeah. What do you guys think? Do you guys remember that yellow jumpsuit? She looked freaking amazing. So she wore it for our International Women's Day photo shoot, and I remember you were walking, I think, from your car because you changed in your car.
Yeah,
because that's what we do.
Behind the scenes, guys.
Yeah, and I was standing at the top of the staircase, and when you came up, I was like, oh, who is this, like, Bollywood actress rolling up in here? Like, seriously, you did. It was like, she looked amazing. Absolutely amazing.
So I think that's a really interesting point on this. And it goes all into, like, fast fashion as well, how companies are really, like, just mass producing a lot of different looks just to take them from the runway directly into the stores, right? And then how long does that really last? Which is why you start seeing deteriorating quality and things like that with fashion, right?
Can we talk about Express and how bad the quality has gotten? I remember in high school when Express was like the thing and everybody wore Express. And I mean, people still do, but the quality is so bad. I'm like, this used to be like a high-end brand for high school,
decently.
You know?
They still price decent. Like, you still pay $100 for a pair of jeans or whatever, which I don't know if some of you find that expensive or not. I would spend money on certain, when I was a lot heavier, I would spend money on jeans because I had a harder time finding a really good fit. So if I found a good fit where I felt comfortable and I felt confident, I would spend the money on it. But now that I'm a common size, I guess is what you would say, now I don't care. Now, like, the jeans I have on were 2 for $20. I'm not kidding. Like, I spent $10.
That's amazing. I didn't know you could get jeans for $10.
I do. I am a hustler when it comes to shopping, guys. Like, I want to spend money traveling and going on trips and, like, on my kids. I really don't care to spend money on it. And I have another rule. I don't buy anything that's not on sale. I really don't.
The whole sale thing is just kind of a rock, though.
There was a sweater during Christmas time that was from INC.
Your hands are freezing, by the way. How are your hands so cold?
I don't know.
And then it's like, oh, it's hot in here.
I know, because I'm always like doing this. It was $100 at Macy's. It was some INC sweater. I really liked it. It was another one of these bell sleeve things. Tell me why by the time we had to go to New York, I got it for $17.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
that's pretty. So that's a good sale.
Yeah, and I still remember talking about Express. I was in high school then, guys, and there was this suede skirt. They had it in a bunch of different colors. I still have this skirt, by the way, because I gained weight, and then I said one day I will fit it again, and I'm like a size away from it. Okay, nice. It's like this purple mauvish suede skirt that I bought. And when it first came out, it was about $200 at Express because it was like real suede. It was beautiful quality, whatever, right? I waited and I waited, and I kept going back to the store thinking, eventually this is going to go on sale. I got it for $17. That's a second item like that.
Wow.
Those are things I don't forget. So I'm a little particular about how I shop because I run through stuff quickly. Like I get bored really easily. So there will be things that I'm just like ready to get rid of this, which is not a great habit, by the way. But that's why I don't spend a lot of money on my clothes and things because I know I get bored.
And you know what you like.
And I know I'm very particular. I know what I like. I know what's going to look good. And I'm just kind of, and it's not that I won't venture out in style. I just know what type of stuff will look nice on me. So you will be seeing repeated stuff now because we've had the conversation.
We put it out there.
Yeah. Even though we're in the industry, we have to repeat what we have.
Yeah. And it's very common for people to do that too. And sometimes
I think surprised.
Yeah. And a lot of times I think we just don't remember just because there's so much stuff out there.
I think personally you remember. Like I know when I wore what last.
Yeah. Like you yourself, I think will remember because it's you. You know, you're going to know like what content's out there, but not all the time. I think people are going to remember.
Fair enough. All right. Well, maybe I'll repeat something next week, you guys.
Maybe I'll wear the same dress on the next show.
No, she won't.
No, I won't.
She won't see that dress for like a year now.
It's funny because this is a really old dress too, but I'm sure like nobody really remembers because it's been so long.
But anyway,
cool.
I think we should call it a day.
I think so too.
Did you guys have fun? Did you like this topic? We had fun doing it.
Yeah, this is really fun. We obviously love fashion and beauty. That's our thing. And the whole reason why we started this show was because we wanted to talk about fashion and beauty. So we're both in our element today.
Yeah, we were like, we've had a couple heavy shows. We've really enjoyed doing them. But let's talk about something fun. Let's talk about something that we just get on with.
Thanks,
Love your
Shilpa.
hairdo, Christina. Shilpa, you should actually rewind a little bit through this replay, and she'll show you how the whole look was done.
Yeah, created by this lovely lady right here.
For those of you, sorry.
No, we have an exciting announcement.
We do have an exciting announcement.
And I'm sure you guys have already kind of seen it. So we created a Classy Glam Facebook page. So we are now Facebook official.
Yes. So the reason behind that, outside of the fact that we had to merge officially somewhere, is that we kept all of you sign on like Classtige and Wham Glam, Facebook, Instagram. So we have like 4 units of like technology running here, right? And it's not fair because sometimes we're looking in one camera and sometimes in the other. So what we did is we created a Classy Glam Facebook page. We are probably going to do that on Instagram as well, coming soon. And what we want you guys to do is to please go and like our page, and when we start the Instagram, we'll share that as well, to please go and start following us. And we are going to start doing our videos on Classy Glam only, so you will not be seeing them on Shikha Sharma or Christina Sundari or Classtige or Wham Glam. From now on, I believe from next week forward, right? Is that what
you want to do next week or week after? We'll see. You guys will get an update from us because we're still working on the logistics on the back end.
Yes.
So when we're fully ready to go completely live with just that one account, then you guys will get the update.
But we are going to start doing videos only on one account. And also we are on YouTube now as This is Classy Glam. Search for us. All of our videos go up right after we record them. And you're going to start seeing some cool pre-recorded videos on there for some fashion tips and fitness tips and things like that as well. So we will link all of that for you after this video. Please go like our page, comment, share, subscribe on YouTube.
Yeah, share the page also. If there's if you have anyone in your network that you think might be interested in some of the content that Shikha and I cover, I believe there's a way to share the page with your network too.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll post it on here for you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we will be back next week at noon on Thursday for Classy Glam.
We'll see you guys then.
Yeah, stay classy.
Stay glamorous.
Bye.
Bye. Sorry. This isn't ending.
I wasn't even done on